Hello there, I'm Cameron Grundy from SAL Real Estate, Naracoorte, and today we're here to talk about the sale of the uniquely named property Field of Mars, which is located 15 kilometres east of Naracoorte in the favoured Hynam district. Field of Mars comprises 113 hectares of prime red gum country, or 280 acres in the old language. Field of Mars really captures the natural environmental advantages that the district of Hynam offers. We've got the deep red-brown red gum loam soils, which are highly productive and naturally fertile, along with the underground water table, which is shallow and very high quality, which the Good family have gone on to base their irrigation system on. There's probably two main production focuses here. We've got dryland pastures, which are based on subclover and phalaris, and they receive generous applications of fertiliser and have received lime, while the second focus is the lucerne stands with a focus on seed production, hay production and grazing. So Field of Mars is set in a very attractive setting. Out in the paddocks we've got the old man red gums, and we've got a number of shelter belts which the Good family have established also. One aspect of the production system is the irrigation, of course. Now the irrigation is based on a Renke aluminium centre pivot, which is about 12 hectares in size. It services two of the sites, and both of those sites are sown down to lucerne at the moment, while the water is being delivered by way of a three-phase submersible bore pump. And the home, of course, we need a reliable water source, and here the Goods have been able to draw on the shallow underground aquifer with an electric submersible pump supplying a concrete trough in each paddock by way of a 2-inch poly pipe, while the improvements include various shedding and some well-appointed cattle yards which include a V-race, steel cattle crush and a loading ramp. Today we're joined by the owners of Field of Mars, Charlie and Angela Good. Angela, can you tell us a bit about the home, please?
Lovely old place. We've got it set up as 3 bedrooms and an office for Charlie and a writing studio for me. Big central living room, lovely warm, lovely kitchen that I adore. It was actually it's a really original heritage kitchen, and it works superbly. But potentially the house could be 5 bedrooms.
And you've got the French doors in the main living area.
Yes.
And you've got the Airbnb let here.
Yes, indeed. And I ran it for about 3 years, and it was very successful. I ended up being a super host, always a 5 gold star rating, and
many favourable reviews.
Yes, indeed. And people love being able to come to the farm and they're always from the city, and they just love the silence.
And it's all set in a low maintenance garden here, which is predominantly deciduous trees, yes, some garden beds, and of course the orchard.
Yes, indeed. I love the orchard. Apricots, quinces, plums, apples.
Granny
Fabulous.
Smiths.
Yes, yeah.
So of course we've got our 2 production systems here. We've got our dryland pastures, which are based on subclover and phalaris, and then we've got our lucerne, of course. And so Charlie, you've been here since I think the early 80s. Would you like to tell us a little bit about where you started as far as your production, and in particular with the Silverton Hereford studs, and where you've got to today?
Yes, we relocated the Hereford stud here in 1992 actually, and we raised bulls and had an on-property bull sale just next to the house here. But we sold the stud in 2005 and went into trading cattle.
Righto.
We're only 6 kilometres from the Tees Meatworks. It's been very convenient. We're grasslands pasture fed registered, and regularly meet MSA standards with our cattle, and the irrigation's been a very important part of it, because we can run cattle after we produce seed. We can run cattle through the autumn and winter months.
And you can run cattle here 12 months of the year?
12 months a year, yeah. We cut hay off the irrigation, and we also cut silage.
Right. Yeah. And also lucerne, and you're in charge of the lucerne, are you, Angela?
Well, I have been for 13 years,
Right,
yes, and I enjoy that very much. It's a wonderful, some people call it a weed because it's such a vigorous plant, and it flowers, and we harvest seed in March, and then we water and we start grazing, and then we make silage in about September, and then hay in about November. So it's a hard-working crop.
And can you tell me a little bit about how you're incorporating ryegrass into the lucerne stands to make it more beneficial over the winter months?
Yes, well, because we last year was the first year in 13 years that we actually haven't harvested seed. We oversowed with Zoom tetraploid ryegrass, and we've done that last year and again this year, and that thickens it up and it produces a bulk of feed, and also it's excellent hay making.
So there we go. What a wonderful property this is. Field of Mars is set to be auctioned on Wednesday the 5th of August at 2 o'clock on the property. If you'd like further details, or even better, an inspection of the property, we'd love to show you over. Call me, Cameron Grundy, at SAL Real Estate, Naracoorte. Thanks for watching.